much have free reign over the fight, but with LeBlanc now locked in.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to mention. I think the Nautilus blind makes so much sense because you know that their mid pool is going to go to things like LeBlanc.
Straight up tri-laning.
I mean, Kadril, you're a pro. What do you do in this situation, huh?
They have to brute force their way through. The TP will help them out a lot. That's going to force Fnatic back.
Passive fading away! Burned down. First blood irrelevant here, but it's probably too late. Upset now has double buff. Possessed. So important to Fnatic's early game success, and obviously this early game has been incredibly successful.
That middle stat, kill participation, that means how many of the kills was he involved in. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see
on away or even look for the dive. Flash isn't up yet. Fnatic no.
Walking forward, Neon, there's really just nowhere you can go. He lands the chains, and oh man.
Mersa might die as well, you know, the wave's just been proxied. Zanzara's top, but it's an ore, and he could just walk away. Even if he died, it's not the end of the world, and now it's a lonely little support.
What do you got, Mersa? Where's the fancy footwork? He tries to sidestep, he tries to leap in, he tries to make sure that they're taking the tower, but Hylissang is already gone. Fnatic get a second kill on the bottom side.
It's just clean, and we talked about it in the draft, how the expectation was that Razork would maybe play through mid and then use that pressure into bot, but they don't need to. Humanoid has that push in mid. They'd already set up the wave in bot. All the damage is done, and Fnatic walk away with another kill.
And look at Wonder. He could just stand under his tower and wait, but he doesn't want to. He's going into the jungle, he's harassing. Cost him his ultimate, which could be a little nerve-wracking.
They're gonna go again.
Hello, Neon. That's a pillar, that's an ulti, and the rest of the team now coming, Ignite coming out as well. The flash forward, two flashes burn. Fnatic, they smell blood in the water.
Now going to recall, make his way up towards the top side of the map as Upset secures that bot tower.
Wow. Ornal counting down. I think there's almost no way that he makes it out of this one.
Does he die here? Well,
think back to the Gragas play. How many times have we seen Wonder outplay these moments? Two-man knock-up now coming in. The wave not quite cleared. He can E into the tower. He's going to find two members knocked up. Wonder now flashing out to safety, trying to turn back. They got too much damage. Surely they burn him down without losing. He's going to be irrelevant on the backside.
He's
so
fine.
incredibly low, and here comes Razork. Throwing down the pillar. Flashback over the wall. Wonder's still standing. Why would you dive this man? Have you not seen the Gragas play?
he always pulls it off. Good or reliable in the top lane. Wonder, masterclass of experience, just showing it there 1v4, and it's Razork who's hungry for more. Zanzara gets the ult onto him to slow him down. No flash, but Hilly has his ult.
Now, Hilly waiting to pull the ult out now. There it is. Hostile takeover running back in the midst of the team. They're going to start.
Due to our overlay, you can actually see the gold difference in the middle bar on your screen. That's 3,000 gold is the advantage that Upset has right now over his lane opposition. He is sitting on
Upper just in case, and Upset's all alone in this top lane, playing 1 versus 0, getting a hell of a lot of gold.
And the terrifying. To be honest, seeing this big of a difference is a bit surprising, but for all the Zeri haters out there, this must feel pretty therapeutic.
Fnatic need to win a couple more best of 5s after this. I believe they need to win the next one, and I think after that, another one, then they're in Malmo.
If they beat, if Fnatic win, it does seem like they will be able to take this one, as no one on the Misfits side is really equipped to respond to this play. Instead, trying yet again to potentially dive on the top side of the map. You can see Wonder up there trying to clear the wave as quickly as he can.
He's not gonna die.
I don't think he's gonna die.
And this is the play we expected. Farrell completely counted out, backs against the wall. They managed to pull it off, so the mental strength must be strong.
a weaker practice. Sitting on a ward.
Humanoid. Finding the lockup there, now snapping back. Second chain has connected. Razork on the way in. Lockup is here. They should have more than enough damage to finish off this kill. Humanoid running for the hills, but gets hooked out in the end, and the shutdown goes to Vigio. That's big. But here comes the rest of Fnatic. Hylissang on the backside. It's a hostile takeover, and boy, is it hostile. Look at the kills coming in left and right. Easy Baron now to follow for Fnatic.
It looked like a little bit of a mistake there, but Fnatic again quick to respond from mid with the TPs. They're going to start off this Baron. Should be as why, right? The ulti just locks you down. There's no real counterplay for Humanoid there, but good punish by Fnatic.
Just an incredible response, and like that was just a situation. Oh, they're even waiting for Humanoids to resurrect, so they can
be on Humanoids.
Get you a man who treats you like Wonder treats this top lane tier 1.
He'll never leave you.
He will never leave you.
He'll hold his ground to defend you.
I would say die for you, but that hasn't happened yet. He will live for you, which is probably better. And now, going for the play here, and the recall's already channeled, so Irrelevant now the one who's in trouble. Double dash back out to safety. There's no way out. He knows what's at stake here.
It's a similar game to G2 Misfits, more bot side more, or we just cannot split the map top side level 1 when they have Kalista, no matter what our top lane matchup is, no matter what the map looks like. Neon actually gonna fight back a bit with the shield though.
for now, and then Humanoid, of course, if he's able to hit on the next rotation of cooldowns, Neon will find himself in a pretty difficult scenario, but Neon just doing what he can to clear the way of the Baron minions. So incredibly powerful, ticking up to level 15 now, and Neon forced to dash away over the wall. Misfits looking for a potential collapse here on the bottom side. The handshake now coming out as well as the hostile takeover. Zanzara in trouble, VGO waiting over the wall, maybe wanting to pick off Hylissang, but will not get the opportunity. Top wave collapsing, mid wave now being eaten up as well by Razor.
He's trying to buff the wave.
Over the wall to buff the wave. Has there ever been a more Hylissang play? I cannot really think of one. Leaping back in now, though. BTO fishing for a little bit more. Pulled back. The knockup now going to connect on the Upset. Lockup coming through. Upset should just get shut down here. Upset trying to finish off the kill. He's still standing. No! Shuriken flip the fade away to finish the shutdown. Hope starts to bloom for Misfits briefly, but what else can it turn into? What else can they find? Irrelevant now walking away. Razork's a big boy. You do not want this fight. VTO waiting off to the side, trying to slow, trying to split the fight. Irrelevant locked up, taken down. Fnatic still very much in control. Humanoid barreling down the mid lane, but here comes the Zeri.
Here's red buff.
W not going to connect, coming over the wall. Has red buff, going to start on the chase. Wonder now turning, knowing that there's no way that they can win this one. Never mind, Wonder trying to take the fight. Walking out. Will this be the first time? Will they finally be able to kill Wonder? Wonder doing some good damage here, getting chipped away. It should just fall here in the exchange. Razork now coming over the wall. Where's the pillar going to go? Are they going to try to burn down Neon in the meantime, or have they bitten off more than they can chew? Neon now running out over the wall. Razork still standing. The entire team split. It's an absolute mess, but Misfits...
I mean, this is the best case scenario for Misfits. The question is, can Neon get away with his life? He has his eyes on Razork right now.
I think he might be dead. Razork's going to pillar him.
Who's chasing who? Flash over the wall. They're going to try to finish the kill before anyone else gets here. Can they get it done? Neon now running at the shield though, coming in just in time. Does he not light still? He's burning up. Oh, just everything, baby. He's standing strong. Shut down. Humanoid now running. That's the stun, that's the fall. If he's waiting, he's trying to bait Neon in. If they overcommit, no, they won't overcommit. They get the kill. Misfits, how? How do they always do it? Misfits, VT on a killing spree. They're not out of the dark yet. It's a 9K deficit still.
It's basically, in the long run, have now aced Fnatic. How much gold did VTO get from these two shutdowns?
One, it doesn't really stop Fnatic from pushing out in the mid lane. Fnatic now with Mountain Soul. This is big. They are so incredible.
Basing without TP, they're going to give this up.
I think Neon does actually have IE in the base. He has all three components, 425.
Fnatic, they're on the tier 3 towers of Misfits base.
Breaking one. Inhibitor surely to follow. Misfits not in a position to respond, instead just trying to stop the bot lane push, knowing the mid is already gone. Neon hasn't gone back to base quite yet. TO isolated, not a lot of energy here. Close down the Shroud, should be able to walk away, but going to be weak in the fight to follow. If Fnatic can keep forcing this play, forcing the dive, they see the man advantage. That's the hostile takeover. It's clean. Two members knocked down. Fnatic missteps, but they would not give the game up. Playing clean after the difficult fight on the top side of the map. Fnatic just about from start to finish, dominating. Here now, a final fight. Renekton standing, but not for very long. They're getting torn to pieces. Finally, the IE is here for Neon, but it is too little. It is too late. Berlin erupts and cheers for Fnatic. Proud of the way the team played in Game 1. A turnaround from their performance in the first week.
I think Misfits accepted that this game was lost around 15-20 minutes in. They were
so close.
A little bit more stock standard answer. Obviously strong in the laning phase, can still pack a punch in the team fights. Gnar, not too surprising to see, still incredibly popular across the world in terms of writing new content is hard.
It's hard to write.
Really hard.
If you're keeping track, the little arrow that Kado tried to draw there, you are here, Fnatic fans. And now you need to keep your eyes on the bot lane, because it doesn't look like Misfits bot lane is going to be here for much longer. Mersa flashing for the hills, trying to finish the kill. First blood, Fnatic. Blown up, not even giving us time to finish our narrative. They are hungry for blood. Neon forced to flash away.
Upset. He's got no sums. Does he get Hilly as well? He can actually get both of them here.
W Enthusiast running in. He's very fast. He's going to get one. He's looking for a second. This is the follow-up. The punish. This is going to be one big trundle. Neon getting a little bit extra gold as well. He wants to finish it, and Neon gets one back. Oh, Fnatic overstaying on the bottom side, but now the response in the mid lane. Humanoid moving forward. Does he have the charm leveled up? Razork now coming, flashing for the wall instantly. Quick flash out from VGO. Lightning reflexes there. Mersa on the way in to be a menacing level 1 Soraka. It's not clear what she does at level 1, but it's enough to dissuade Razork.
Team fights. I'll hold my breath for a second because Razork could cancel his base here with his auto attack on his passive. Irrelevant stayed. That means a dive is on the cards.
The jungler's on his way as well.
Yeah, the VTO's on the way too.
We're tingling. Wonder about to turn Mega. Irrelevant now trying to flash out to safety, trying to move away. Zanzara on the way up. Good pillar. Clean team play, but they're not under the tower. So there's nothing to do. Wonder also level 6 here. This is a very terrifying prospect, but it looks like they've just said, Razork, you are the sacrificial Yordle. Just kidding. Run, Yordle, run.
Is he out?
Oh my.
Oh my. Taking away the blue. So now he's a bit surprised, even though they want to go for this top lane.
Now they know.
Oh my.
Level 6.
Razork on the way out. Can he find another great escape? I think he can. Oh. Razork, the knockback onto the Ornn. Now might be in trouble. Wonder on the way out. He's flashing on his enemy. Okay, that's it. Call Tom Clancy.
They're on their way, and the battle for the Rift Herald will begin.
Waiting over the wall. The silence could be massive here. The charm does connect. Mercer charmed up, but now knockback coming in. Taking their time here. Humanoid now dashing out safety. Razork trying to get a little bit of damage down, but Humanoid chunked out is big for the team. Wonder off to the side, though. Meganar now coming in. Zanzara needs to make his way out of that fight. Pronto, irrelevant on the top side, but with no ultimate. They're now leaping in onto the Ornn, knowing that he's very vulnerable, knowing that he's squishy. Now on the retreat here, the wall coming out. Upset isolated from the rest of his team. It's VTO versus Upset, the chilling 1v1. Knockback. Gonna be spell shielded. Buying a bit more time. A little bit more damage coming in. It's a threaded volley. Can he thread the needle? Neon running though. Neon wants a bit more. Hostile takeover. There it is. He's trying to run. He's trying to retreat. They're all just beating the hell out of each other, but no one will go down.
How is Fnatic still alive? They have such low HP bars. Humanoid's on the way back, just being such a nuisance. Now they can't do Herald because it reset, and he's out again. So Razork's just gonna take bot crap.
Oh no.
Neon might die.
Caught out. Humanoid over the wall. Quick pickup for Fnatic.
They are. Ornn, Trundle, Soraka, they're all support champs. Talia won't.
Okay,
Razork. Unrelenting.
He's just.
What?
He's just.
Bazinga.
There's a hit of Bazinga. Hylissang now here.
There it is. Neon now running. Fnatic. Again, unrelenting across the map. They are individually outplaying. As a team, they are outmaneuvering. They have just been better across the board. They are obliterating Misfits.
Triple kill for
He
one.
even invaded to make sure that BTO couldn't roam. Hang on, do you really want to take this fight, BTO?
I don't know if this is where you want to be. Hylissang now knocking into the wall. Razork on the way out, looking for that escape. Hylissang will get taken down. That was an awkward flash.
I could just imagine Hylissang's comms, VTO's running out of base.
That's how they were drafting across each and every one of their games in the first best of 5 that they played. But this time around, Wonder getting a good counter matchup on the top side. Gets 1 or 2 kills in his back pocket. 2.3k individual gold lead this weekend.
Meanwhile, Misfits, they of course still do have a chance. Right now, the game is not looking great, but they're scaling. Their team fighting is definitely still something to be feared as they're looking for Wonder.
Flash out, clean movement.
Yeah.
They do get the flash.
Fnatic now is to have both sides pushing and constantly collapsing towards mid. Try to secure these neutral objectives. Herald's up in 1 minute 20 seconds. They can pick, but again, no lockdown. So with those pushing sides, with the numbers advantage mid, they secure themselves another tower. So just good macro so far by Fnatic and not getting caught. Absolutely fine. And I just want to highlight here, in the XL Fnatic series, it was a bloodbath. A lot of people said XL maybe through that series, they had the games in their hands, Fnatic had to make comebacks. But in this series, 2 items because Humanoid's sitting on a Rabadon's now, and they're going to look for Neon. Maybe they can get his flash.
Here comes Poppy.
Neon trying to make it over the wall, but just gets knocked in, knocked up, and knocked down. Fnatic finding
About it for this series. Wunder is so confident, he's just going to jump onto Neon.
2-3 on the autos, walks right back out. So fast, so hard to nail down. BTO now going to be in trouble looking for another stun, but he will not quite connect on the wall. Ankle just a little bit off, but the flash into the charm. Upset grabbing the kill, and Fnatic maybe just turn right back to the bear and just keep this ship going.
Zanzara still alive. Does fit. They're not going to give it up without a fight. Look at Wonder.
Ornn ult in 6 seconds. Waiting on the cooldown. Ornn charm blocked up. They need to burn him down before the ulti comes out. And Fnatic are going to make it happen. Irrelevant getting cut down. Irrelevant running for his life. The knockback leaping away from the fight. Neon waiting over the wall, but Upset hungry for blood. Upset with the bailout on him. The extra movement speed just running down. Misfits running down. Irrelevant. It's feeling personal. Humanoid leaping forward. Neon
lacking a lot of ultimates. They need Wunder's Mega. They need Hylissang's hostile takeover on a turn, because if they go for the finish, Zanzara is around. No flash.
17 seconds on Irrelevant. He has Ornn ult up. He has TP up. 2 members locked up. BTO and Zanzara beating each other up now. BTO going gold and the rest of the team trying to fish for the charm, but the body block is there from Zanzara, keeping his mid laner safe. Neon so incredibly low. Fnatic, they're winning the fight, but they're not
as well, so that play seems difficult. Misfits just want to group up, it looks like. Hilly, no flash just yet. Humanoid Razork is coming up soon.
I don't like this for Misfits.
Very dangerous.
Charm getting connected on the Ornn, though. That's most of their major CC, most of their major engage options now taken off the board. Meganar waiting off to the side just to persuade anything else. Zanzara, is he going to commit over the wall to try and get it? No. Really just a spectator sport there, showing up just to watch them take it, but now maybe Misfits can find the fight, looking for the ulti onto Wonder off on the side. Zanzara still standing strong, Upset in no man's land, but no one has the follow-up to finish it. Wonder off to the side, can they take down the Gnar? Can they get the big shutdown? Wonder trying to finish it down, and that goes to VTO. Big from the side of Misfits. Excellent consolation prize. Did you not get the flash? Wall now coming out. Hylissang, which side is he going to get put on? VTO potentially on the wrong side here. Is Upset draining down hell with the boomerang. Hylissang still standing for the bailout. Can he find a kill? Hostile takeover goes a little bit wide. Razork, will they finally burn down the Poppy? They cannot finish him. He's running. Neon now chasing for a little bit more. Neon ready to turn this one back. Standing tall. Healed up. The Soraka keeping him up. That's a shutdown. That's huge for the side of Misfits.
It is indeed. Shutdowns across the board. Misfits actually...
And that's a lot of gold that's going to go into his back pocket.
We were wondering where the Spring MVP was. We were wondering where Neon with such high damage numbers was, and now we're finally starting to see it. Misfits with this team fight comp. Soraka doing so much work to keep them alive. Infinity Edge on Neon now. Wunder, no flash.
They're cut out. BTO has his wall as well. Wonder running for the hills, gets hit mid-air. That's big, irrelevant. Clean plays here, slowing him down as well. We got one gauntlet. Running him down. Wonder's so incredibly fast, so he's just gonna make it out. Here, I think. Wall's coming in. VGO on the chase. Wonder waiting off. Jumps up, though, and gets knocked right back down. Clean pick for Misfits.
What's Fnatic's response? Because Misfits have mid push there, bot push there, and objective bounty on that bot tier 1. Humanoid might get this top tier 2. Looks like Razork's trying to proxy or look for a wave, or I don't know, he's just running through the mid lane. Might be caught here, though. He has no flash. Where is he going?
Speed gonna fade away. Phase rush, baby! Phase rush! He refuses to die. Humanoid winning over the wall. Who's getting baited? Neon has to be careful here. Does not get hit by the charm. That's massive. Humanoid.
Is Fnatic just going to give this one up? I think they are. Razork spacing. The call is to back. So Misfits now down 6k gold, but able to secure a dragon. To make a decision soon. Base with Ornn, lose this bot tier 2 or force a fight mid, but everyone has flash up. So who's your target? BTO finds Razork. There's your target.
Knocked up. No. Goes golden, buys a brief moment, but now the entire team turning. They're burning him down. Finally. They find the pick. Upset standing on the front line, powered up by the bailout. Spell shield is flawless. Running through here, though. Irrelevant vision for the knockup, but he will not bind it. It's a scrappy fight. Hostile takeover burned off to the side. Neon.
Irrelevant has TP. Mersa still has ult. Mersa just needs to play safe.
TPing in. The wall is there. What's the wall is he going to appear on? That's going to be the question. Gets out. 4K getting lower and lower. Razork not up. There's no way that they can steal this one. Upset off to the side, getting chunked out. The heal now coming in.
Santara is just back to full HP after being at Death's Door. Upset is doing what he can. Good damage onto Irrelevant.
Trying to keep the fight going. BTO now flashing forward. Threaded volley. At least one of the shots is going to get blocked. Baron is already gone to Misfits, but Fnatic have found themselves in a position where they have the fight. Keep your eyes on Upset. Upset's big. Upset's massive. That's the bailout. That is the turn. Misfits may have gotten the bailout. Or may have gotten the Baron. The bailout is there for Upset. Niaz manages to find some blood. Wonder wants to keep this going, but fighting in the choke. Fighting in the choke is surely suicide up against this team, up against this lineup. BTO finding the damage. Humanoid caught out. The bailout will not come through. Will not be enough. Wonder off to the side. Irrelevant goes down. In the meantime, another Baron off the board.
Wow, Upset comes up clutch there for Fnatic. Given that Misfits were walking away with the Baron, and given the...
And they have 2 Baron buffs to do it. That tower is so low that it should fall with both of them on side lane here. That Ornn just to zone them, I think.
Who else are they going to hit? Knockback comes in. No 80 carry there now. Pushed away.
Look at BTO, the wall. Upset has no flash.
Wall behind them. Can they keep this fight going? Because Wonder is also off to the side. Wonder going to try to turn this one back. They've locked him out. It's actually VGO who's now been caught out here. VGO, the golden. Mersa now moving in, can lay down the silence, trying to get the stun. They've still managed to lock him down. VGO refuses to drop. VGO trying to sidestep, but there it is. Now the hostile takeover coming out. The healing might just be enough. Misfits, that's just too damn much healing. They've got double healing reduction on the side of Fnatic, but it is not.
Fnatic getting ahead early, but the scaling is what they're looking for. And Fnatic don't have that much of this mid push. Nope, they're going to back away. Maybe the creeps can get it. Neon has to be careful here.
Movement speed now coming out for a pick. Humanoid trying to get something, but he doesn't really have access to a priority target. Neon off to the side, now alting. Wall coming in from VGO, but it's pushed Neon out of the fight. It's a little bit awkward. Hostile takeover, he might just take down Zanzar. No, Zanzar strong enough, but Wonder off to the side, solo killing the Soraka. Soraka just trying to survive. Wonder will not have it. This is a man out for revenge, and he will find it here.
This Misfits comp is a death ball. They need to stay together. They got way too split up, and Fnatic were quick to punish Mersa. Solo killed by Wonder, but Wonder might be the one in trouble now.
Upset incredibly low. Clean combo comes in for VGO to find the damage. Wonder now taken out. Misfits low, blinking health bars, but no objective on the map. Rage stacked up, it's going to take him some time. Fnatic can't just immediately pull the trigger. Wall now coming down, that's the signal to burn it all away. But Razork waiting, standing over the wall.
The hero.
Ulti coming in, knocking the jungler out of the pit. Razork into the midst of everything, they flash in! They're going to go for it, there's no way they can lose with the jungler in the pit. He manages to take it! Razork, an MVP performance last week, finding purchase again here in Game 2. A double kill for Misfits. Maybe they can wipe the fight to follow. They lost the Baron, but Neon popping up! Wonder off to the side, there's just too much healing! The G8 now coming out as well. Misfits pushing for more. They need to get more here. They've already given up the Baron. Upset falling away. Wonder now caught out. Mersa going to come in with a little bit of a slow. No more follow-up to push in. What else can Misfits get off?
For 30 seconds is going to be a big problem. Upset.
Upset, caught out. They managed to burn the spell shield. He can't get anything else. GA now proc. Wonder trying to save his 80 carry. VGO on the way in. The knockback, the timing isn't quite right, but he doesn't need it. It's a shutdown. Still, he makes it a 1-for-1 somehow. That's the power of the boomerang. Wonder now walking away. The Megan are so slow. He's just trying to run for his life. He has some extra movement speed coming in. Cursey, the Wonder absolutely outplayed. What are they feeding Fnatic? The jukes left and right. Now getting the wall up in the meantime. Knocking back the wall. Leaping out. Can he do it? No! Burn down. VGO on a rampage.
The W kind of cancel it. The pillar does.
Pillar does. 6K, getting lower and lower. Fnatic, they want to commit for anything else. He's getting a bit of damage onto Irrelevant. KazaLoLLCShighlights getting picked off in the meantime. The bailout just not going to do anything. Misfits finding Infernal Soul.
You saw Upset on the camera just before he died. This death ball that's running around, picking them off, forcing fights, and it's Mersa on the Soraka who's keeping them alive.
Absolutely is.
earlier, Misfits have so much of it, and it's very difficult for Fnatic to close that gap.
Out. Upset now going to spell shoot this one correctly.
That's a lot of damage onto VTO, though.
They're getting chunked out just fine.
It is very fast with Talia and Zeri.
Need to mark Razor. Need to keep their eye on that Poppy ultimate. Cannot let another one get away from the humanoid playing off to the side. Doesn't have the ultimate quite yet. 7 seconds. Just debating where they want to go. Maybe hoping they can find a single member. Maybe hoping they can find a pick before the fight kicks out. Mersa half health. Mersa taking a lot of damage just from healing up his allies. Razor going to knock 2 out of the fight. That's big. Wonder on the backside immediately. They're kicking things off. VTO should just get burned down in an instant, but he flashes out to safety. Upset flashing to finish the job. Humanoid still standing. It's a perfect start to the fight, but Neon is so damn strong. They have the lockup, but I don't think they have the damage. Upset still standing, and it's Upset and Neon versus the world. Upset stepping forward. Bailout damage is big. Oh, he brings it back. He brings it back to the Soraka. Disastrous play. Zanzar now running Fnatic. They should have control of the area. It's an absolute bloodbath, but Fnatic win the fight.
Can they win the game is the question. TP bots from Wunder. They're going to chase down Zanzara. He will fall. It's on Neon to defend Misfits' hopes in this game too. He needs to fight Wunder, slow the game down, stop them from getting this bot in him. 30 seconds on VTO, I think it might just be over.
Upset has just come up so big in this game for Fnatic. When the chips were down, when he needed to flash forward, he did just that. He carries the team fight, and now only Neon stands in Fnatic's way.
Not back, Neon locked up, and the rest of the team is here to respond. He doesn't get any time, he gets cut down. Does manage to kill Razor, but right as he comes up, they're gonna try to land all of their CC perfectly, and they do it! Flawless coordination to make sure that there is no sliver of hope. Fnatic, they've made Worlds 9 times. They're looking to make it a 10th across every iteration imaginable. They will move on to match point.
Incredible team fight from Fnatic.
They just have kind of a cookie cutter comp here with some front line, some back line, some engage, some CC. I think the Fnatic comp is very, very well rounded here.
But you are pretty heavily outranged with the chance of Ornalt and Leona ult kind of stopping you from playing it.
Like, what do I keep missing? He's also a higher level than Razor right now, level 5. I feel like he's just been catching these waves, holding the waves for Upset to be able to get those reset windows off. You can see sitting on the ultimate is going to be really big here. And it looks like Fnatic are actually just going to give this one up.
Lock up onto Hylissang. Hylissang level 6, but he's just such a squishy boy. That's the downside of taking Glacial Augment. No Aftershock means he gets burned down so quickly. And Misfits
still, they have mid to top. This is the first time we see Misfits walk past the river. They might look for a top dive. They might look for Razor.
Just trying to isolate Razor, trying to burn Razor down. And knock him now coming through. Upset waiting over the wall. A bit more poke, a bit more damage. Lock up there. VTO now knocked up. Upset standing off to the side, just free auto attacking. Razor still has not fallen. It's going to be the 1-for-1 of junglers so far, but now Upset is taking over. Upset looking to burn down Neon. Spell Shield comes out. He's not spell shielding anything on the hunt now used to run away. Fnatic coming out on top in the exchange.
Overforced by Misfits. They thought they got themselves a pick, but that Trundle is so tanky with the smite on Krugs, with the ult. Upset's going to flash over here to make sure they get the kill. Mercer can match though. It looks like he has flash up. We'll see if he wants to use it over the wall here. Upset might have to jump. No humanoids across the wall, so he doesn't want to waste it. He does flash.
Flash out.
Does Upset get the kill anyway? I think he will.
Chasing him down. Upset gets another kill. Devastating.
A bit of action happening on the map here, but Neon will get some plates.
Important to get that gold in Neon's back pocket. Zanzara waiting in the area just to threaten a potential steal. Will be picked up by the side of Fnatic, but finally the Herald will crash in the mid lane. Neon looking to make it a 3rd plate here. Hylissang on the way up. Mersa maybe hoping to catch him out.
Has the ult.
Damage yet without Zanzara in the area to try to finish this. Neon coming in though might be enough to finish this one. Hylissang trying to retreat back to team. The flash over the wall. Zanzara keeping these things going. Humanoid in the area. The shield will not be enough. Misfits finding a pick.
Shockwave 5-second cooldown. Maybe he could have peeled a bit with that, but doesn't have the spell available. Zanzara just flashes over to make sure the kill happens. And Misfits now with this ultimate from Morin, they're going to get Humanoid's flash.
Here we go. Here retreats. A little bit of Ooga Booga. And there it is! Surprise! Humanoid now taken out. Misfits finding the pick in mid lane.
2 kills to Neon.
Tower. Misfits now descending on the top side of the map. Humanoid waiting in the brush. Wonder going to finish that one off. More gold in the back pocket of the Gwen. Big that the Gwen keeps getting these advantages because we've seen what the Ornn can do. He can drop
controller on the top side of the map. Zanzara will spot out Razor.
Razor knocked to the wall. Mercer debating if he can actually follow up here. Zanzara caught up by the pillar. This is big. Ulti now coming out. He's going to try to knock 2 back, but he can only find 1. Gets cut down there.
Steal away that blue buff. And now the Herald has been started. Fnatic, I was just about to say that they're not in a great position to contest this, but after finding that pick, and now Mercer's in danger, no flash.
Mercer taking so much damage, there's no tower for him to run to. Lock up onto Humanoid, but surely he'll fall here. 4 members of Fnatic descending on the support of Misfits.
From Humanoid, Irrelevant doesn't have a TP of his own. Wunder will chase him down with the Ghost and with the ult. I think he might just be dead.
Big knock-up now going to come through, chasing him down. Maybe hoping they can burn his ultimate as well. Clean flash out from Irrelevant. Upset now caught out though. Can he escape?
Upset.
Neon flashing over the wall. Keen to get a little bit more on the hunt. Burn, but Hillsang standing strong, protecting his AD carry. Neon now backing off. Upset, red buff, stacking, fighting, back and forth. The kill traded back. Zanzara going to get it, but now Zanzara versus Hillsang. And in the end, who is going to come out on top? Lockdown coming in. Zanzara burning from
got the shield.
Flash away. He gets the shield off the buckler. Hillsang on the retreat. TP now coming in. Razork over the wall to find one. Mercer now in no man's land. The rest of the team moving up. Humanoid ready to keep the fight going, but his VTO with the package off to the side. He can look to try to finish one, but no, instead forced to retreat. Hillsang in the midst of everybody. He can go unstoppable with the package, but will he have the time? Yes, for now. The red carpet burning, ticking away. He manages to find one kill. VTO hero moment, a chance to perform, a chance to turn things around, but Razork is too tanky. Razork is too strong. Flash over the wall. VTO. There's no way out here.
His W.
Trying to fish for a kill. Mercer on the way in. VTO will get it. The shutdown. A glimmer of hope, massive for the side of Misfits, but Humanoid chasing for more. Shockwave pulled back. Stopwatched. Razork tanking the tower. They want to finish this one. Locked up again. Razork is going to get burned down. Will he get cut down? The shield is not enough. Shut down for Mercer.
Great outplays by Misfits. Like Misfits just want to catch waves and give this one up. Maybe they don't even know they're on it right now because there's no jungler down there. And now the hook hits onto Zanzara. Another fight might kick off.
Neon over the walls. Zanzara getting burned. Zanzara getting cut down. The Gwen. It just eats him alive. Hillsang getting poked though. Hillsang trying to sidestep. One more rocket. Hillsang ticking. Gonna try to turn back with the hook. Maybe they can keep the fight going. Mercer has he overstayed because now he leaps face first into Razork and the Trundle up second. Surely going to burn him down here. That's the Leona gone. Leona off the rip. Razork running forward. Irrelevant. Ready to turn with the ultimate. Can he find it? But it's too little. It is too late. They're getting swept aside. Misfits running for their lives. The Gwen taking over this fight. Humanoid standing behind him. Upset running down the mid lane. The fans in Berlin alive. The fervor of Fnatic taking over the map.
And Fnatic, after strong...
Misfits not out of this yet. They have time to scale for now. But Herald crashing in on the bottom side, a big deal because Razork is absolutely fearless. Look at those tanks just get shredded. Upset once more. Misfits, can they find anything here? Hillsang off to the side. Neon isolated. Neon in the choke, but Wonder can come over the wall in an instant. Neon flash not available. Neon getting run down. Zanzara wants to peel, but it's not enough. Fnatic merciless here. They do not care if it is Misfits' final game on this stage. They will go for the throat. They will go for the kill. Fnatic looking to make it a fast one.
And they're so close to clutching Worlds. This game...
World Championship. Fnatic have the Baron in their eyes. Only Irrelevant stands in their way, and it will not be enough.
Irrelevant here in the midst of it. He's just going to get torn to pieces. Fnatic happy digging the grave for Misfits in a series that will net them Worlds. VTO trying to do anything, but it's over. They've broken them. The lead too big. The hope fading as Neon just runs in. Misfits one last desperate fight. 4-second recall timers, but Fnatic ready to turn. Zanzara going in, knowing this could be their last stand, knowing that this is their last stand. Wonder stepping forward. Not an easy man to lock down. Ignite already ticking. Mercer now going to be in trouble. It's just too easy. They're too far ahead. Neon pushed out of the fight. Mercer running for his life. Zanzara taking off the map. Hillsang seeing another opportunity for more. Hook goes in. Mercer goes down. Fnatic obliterating Misfits.
Completely one-sided affair. Misfits, they had moments of glory. There were opportunities that were available to them, and Fnatic have shut all of them down. Another tower will fall in the mid lane. Upset is looking for more, but it is just domination from Fnatic as they look to 3-0 Misfits and lock a spot at Worlds.
It was Razork and VTO, the mid-jungle of Misfits, who were one game away from Worlds. Now they're on opposite sides of the coin, and it lands on Razork. Looks like this might be a 3-0. Looks like this might be Razork's. They're sieging the base.
Fearless, Zanzara off to the side, hoping to get something done.
Dead.
But Upset just does so much damage. Burning, cutting him down. Unstoppable. Certainly the case. Oh, a double! He's absolutely slaughtering him. One man versus the world. He doesn't need anybody else. Hillsang there for the hook. Upset fearlessly running forward. He's simply too far damn ahead. Ornalty not even going to matter. Upset.
That's three.
Obliterating Misfits. Feels like almost single-handedly in these final moments.
That's four.
That's
watching
four.
the light die in their eyes.
The unofficial
The
penta.
hook going back. And this is insult to injury.
12-1. Upset wants to go to Worlds this year with this Lusher of Fnatic looking incredibly dominant. It's VTO, it's Zanzara. They have a package, but Fnatic gonna pay respect.
And they have looked to dominate Misfits in this best of 5. With a win here, they will go up against Mad on Sunday. And that competition knows this game is his, and he knows that he will be returning to Worlds.
It was a 5-game struggle to get them to Worlds last year, knocking out G2, incredibly close series, but this time around, it looks like smooth sailing. Third inhibitor is gonna fall. Misfits have nothing left. They have to defend that inhibitor or it's good as over.
The inhibitor will fall. Fnatic looking to make it a quick goodbye. Send them out of the league, knock them out of the league, make sure the Dope player plays under this banner again. Fnatic again merciless in their pursuit here. 1 or 2 small questionable plays in this final game. Otherwise, absolute dominance from start to finish. 15K gold lead. Dragon Soul behind them, but they're taking their time. They're not going to risk anything. Sandstorm are getting cut down so much damage. Hylissang looking for more, and that's going to be it. One final fight, but there is nothing left for Misfits. There is no team. There is no organization. There is no Nexus, playoffs, or Worlds. And for the 10th time in their history, Fnatic will lock Worlds and knock Misfits out of the playoffs and the LEC.
A final goodbye to Misfits and a hello to Fnatic, who will be joining us at the World Championship this year alongside G2.